Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Press play. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say. Don't pause, press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press play. I wanna hear what you got to say.
All right, everyone, welcome to the 5DV Showdown. This is our Pugs tournament for the community here. It's not our first time running it, but it is our first time streaming it, and we are happy to have all of you here today for the semifinals and the finals of this epic tournament that we've been putting together. Last night we had about, 4 matches between
Yeah.
Super Arena Hunt Jr., Galaxy Briggs, No Cap, Clover. They battled to the death, double elims. So the semifinals will be the finals of the losers bracket. It is Clover who is sitting, waiting at the finals, and I think we saw some pretty incredible things last night. I almost wish we were live.
There were so many different parts. So to clue you guys in, we were doing test streams, and there were so many parts where we were like, "Oh, thank God we were recording that because there were just so many good things." So keep your eye out. Hopefully, we'll be able to talk about some of those soon, or at least post them up for you guys to see.
Yeah, and I'm Bane. I will be one of your casters tonight, as is LNel or Linz. And you can see
Hello.
our pronouns right in the helpful little caster graphic there. Thank you, Sonnyside, for producing those. And it is actually Sonnyside as well on the OBS side of this production.
Big ups to him. Him and Bane have both been working really hard. So when you see those really cool graphics, that's been both of them right at the helm. So big ups to them for that.
Yeah, and this isn't the only thing we've been doing in quarantine together as 5DV. We've been doing a lot of pugs bi-weekly. In case you haven't heard of them yet, you should definitely drop by the Discord and sign up for them. We've also been doing some merch, by the way. Type in exclamation point apparel in chat. And just, generally raising funds for the community and the local organizations here in New York City. We'll never forget our community where we came from. So I think that, keep up with us, and we'll be helping the community any ways we can.
Yeah, that's one of our biggest things is making sure we're able to give back. So when we can, we are working to do that as best we can. Especially with these shirts that you can't really see on me, but you can see on Bane, with our great New York Tough stuff.
Yep, and quick URL for you guys at home, us.5dv.nyc. It'll take you to a fundraising page for a university settlement to our 5 Deadly Venoms Homefront Initiative. We have been partners with University Settlement since our inception, early inception, and we're always happy to support them. They have local advocacy support to combat hate crimes and racist attacks in New York and such relevant needs as well, like adult literacy, early childhood education. So please check them out. Go support them. As well as, our merch purchases from our merch as well. Proceeds do go to University Settlement, and we are aiming as well to eventually drive all proceeds from merch purchases to University Settlement.
Yeah. It's really great that we're able to do stuff like this, and especially where, our community is able to outfit themselves and some cool stuff that is uniquely our own, but also all our proceeds are going back to a charity that we all love and support and that I'm happy to help out with. It's really great.
Yeah, and we're not only doing Pugs bi-weekly, we actually do have a lot of just, fun vibing hangouts. I think we have a happy hour coming up. Just, everyone just kind of sits in chat and just kind of, plays some Jackbox or just plays, whatever game we can think of. I know that you and a few other folks play Apex as well, not to bring in any sort of conflict of interest, but, we play other
Apex.
games, guys.
We play all the things. But yeah, I believe that's coming up on the 2nd. But when you join the Discord, check, we have a handy little channel called Upcoming Events. Check there. Anything that we're doing, you'll be able to see there, and keep an eye on as well.
Yeah, there are, you can sign up for different roles as well if you're familiar with the role system in Discord. I just saw lightning outside. Spooky.
Oh
I
boy.
think it should be fine. I'll be fine. It's great.
Hopefully.
Yeah. um, but yeah, speaking of this tournament, would you like to get into the tournament rules, Lindsay?
Oh, would I ever? Okay, so here's how our tournament has worked so far, and here's how it's going to continue working for this match, and then how we'll continue into finals. So for this final, like, hopefully, hopefully we're all good. Hopefully you're hearing us all. We did hear that audio went down. Okay, cool. All fixed. So how this is gonna work is this map, right, or this match, I should say, is going to be a best of 3, first to 2. And this is gonna go from control to hybrid to assault. And after this first map, which was randomly generated, then it'll be loser's choice, so that way they can kind of get preference in what they go into. We've seen a lot of King's Row, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. And then for our finals, it's going to be a best of 5, following that same pattern, except putting in payload and then another control if necessary, but it's first to 3. I think that pretty much covers it. I'm really excited to get started. Are you excited to get started?
Oh, I don't know, Liz. Who wants to watch some Overwatch? Jeez, I should just, you know what? I'm just gonna... I'm just kidding. I'm so excited. All right. So...
It's so exciting. I'm ready for it. I am so excited to show you guys what's going on because there's just been so much that we've been excited to show you guys about this, and I'm really happy that all of our participants so far have had a really great time, and I hope that continues on today.
I think we've been seeing some new faces as well. Like, it's not just 5DV folks showing around. Like, there's definitely some new faces, some interest. I think a lot of people just generally want, you know, a really good group of folks to play Overwatch with, and I think these tournaments have been really amazing for folks to dip their toes into a tournament environment. One of the teams you'll be seeing up first will be Super Weenie Hunt Jr. We'll talk about them for a little bit. So you'll be seeing on the screen, thank you Sonnyside for this wonderful graphics. We had the players fill out their top 3 played heroes. So you'll see, you know, kind of the roles that people signed up for as well as their most played heroes. We're seeing a lot of Zarya and Ana, a lot of flex supports on this team. I'm Super Weenie Hunt Jr. So I'm going to bring up a play yesterday that was just amazing to witness.
Oh, no.
It was Taiyu, our own Taiyu, or King Julian, rather, in this team, Super Weenie Hunt Jr. They teleported a Bastion to the statue on King's Row, protected with a Symmetra teleporter and a Sigma shield to combat this perilous, dominating pharmacy duo, and oh my goodness, I just about lost my marbles.
It boggled our minds, and we were like, oh, a Bastion, okay, because there had been this great Pharah play on the other side coming out of Clover, and we were like, okay, so like what's gonna happen here? And then they teleported up top, and it was one of the best things I think we've had. Yeah, no,
so
we didn't expect it. Wow.
They'll be going up against No Cap for the semifinals. No Cap, I believe, has a few regulars to the community. We've got Bradley, Reindeer, Jezebel, Plexi, Plus, and just as well, there was another really great play last night, also from No Cap. Plexi was on the Doomfist last night, and they were having this wild Doomfist rollout on Eichenwald, and from behind, from like the sky, the middle of the sky. It's actually the clip on Twitter. If you go to the 5DV NYC Twitter, we posted a clip of that from our tech rehearsal. Incredible. I won't say too much, but you know, I'm hoping to see like these crazy plays come in from No Cap and Super Weenie Hunt Jr. I think, you know, there's a lot of smart brains on that team that can really get the best of each other, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, and I know some people in chat have noticed that Gian has an extra spot on their slot of heroes. You know, some people just deserve a little bit of an extra spot there, and because Gian does flex so much, we were willing to make that exception for them. And I think it's very appropriate that we do so.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we ready to get started? I think we're ready to get started.
Yeah, I think I see a full lobby, right?
Yep,
what map are we going to, Lynn?
Everyone
Let us know.
I'm so excited. We're going to be starting off with Nepal. It's one of my favorite maps to watch, especially because it doesn't really get chosen a lot when it comes to controls. Like, we see a lot of Lijiang, right? Like, I'm so used to seeing Lijiang in every control, and maybe Busan as well, but I don't see Nepal as much, and I'm so excited to see it. And I think Nepal just shows for some really pretty stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm ready
like
to see
this
silly plays
amazing
as
map
well.
intro that you are all seeing right now. Thank you, Sonnyside. Sonnyside has provided some really excellent top quality map intros for you all to enjoy at home, give you a full cinematic experience of the beautiful, beautiful viewings that Overwatch has to offer. Now, I wonder, how many Symmetras do you think we'll see tonight?
At max, no. At minimum 1. At max, probably 2 or 3. You know?
All right, I think that's fair.
Something like that. Probably. I'm so excited because looking at our lineup right now, we're getting a Winston. We might not be getting the diva that we hoped for, but at least we have a Winston. You know? It's a little bit of variation, a little bit of change.
All right, and they are off to the races. It'll be No Cap here. Yes, No Cap is the blue team, and it'll be Superman Hunt Jr. as the red team. All right, you'll see Taco Num Num taking over the point first. He wants to have that point presence right immediately, and we'll be seeing Sardonyx take the basement. So we're going to be seeing No Cap trying to play the flank here around the point. We're going to be seeing some fight going on point. Bradley's trying to walk onto the board. Gian, first pick of the night, onto Nubsky.
Yeah, these fights are going so long, but finally there's a tick there. And it was Super Weenie Head Jr., which I didn't really expect from that outcome, but wow, this fight's still going. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've actually been seeing a lot of very long team fights in these matches, like especially in Control. Oh, Doofus is in from King Julian, but gets down almost immediately from Gian. Gian's gonna pop Attack Visor as soon as King Julian drops. He wants this point right now, and then Winston's gonna jump in on top of the point as well, gonna provide some extra support for Gian's Attack Visor, and doesn't really find much Attack Visor, but Taco Num Num is on the point now, goes down with Shatter. That's pretty huge for No Cap if they want this point. They're gonna be taking back the point 0% to... Excuse me, to Superman Hunt Jr.'s 35%.
Yeah, and you know, that was really great for No Cap. They were able to keep that shatter from happening. Oh.
Yep.
Do they get out? They're getting out. Okay, good.
He's out. Oh, we're seeing
But now
Flexi
there's
on
so
the
many
flank
ults.
from
Oh my.
Coming from behind, Shatter's gonna come in from Taco Num Num. Everyone's... Oh, both Shatters are going down for both Reinhardts. The Reindeer gets nanoed from Plus over there. Actually, No Cap is coming out on top in this team fight.
Which, with the amount of ults that they invested, I'm not totally surprised, because now Super Weenie Head Jr. is able to kind of keep that ult bank going. As you can see, they're going to have 5 ults right now. They only used 1 in that team fight compared to the 2 to 3 that were used on the other side. So apparently, this might be a one-sided fight if everyone pushes Q at the same time. Maybe.
Yep. Sorry, I'm team names. Super Weenie Hunt Jr. is gonna use the Doofus on the Jezebel and Gian. Oh, Gian does live through that ultimate, but Gian gets 2. Is he gonna find 3? He just needs 1 more hit. Nope, Sardonyx is gonna steal that from King Julian, Sag. But you know what? It's okay, because Super Weenie Jr. has now taken back the point. No Cap with 57% to Super Weenie Hunt's 41%. It is pretty even right now, a little bit back and forth. We've actually also been seeing a lot of that last night as well. Not too many one-sided control maps.
Yeah, which I'm grateful for. Huge shatter coming in. Wow.
Oh, and Taco Num Num, is he gonna live through this? He's trying to hold this choke point, trying to push them back into the spawn. Taco is pressing W. He sees the door. He wants to touch it. Is he gonna go for it? King Julian's a little bit in front of him. It's gonna be a race on the red team to touch this door. Go, Taco, go. I know you want to. And he's gonna charge back safely to his teammates.
Yeah, like you said, these fights have been super back and forth. Nothing's been super one-sided. Throughout this whole tournament, I feel nothing's been super one-sided, which I think makes for some really good games. Oh boy.
So we might see a flanking Death Blossom. Who knows? Maybe Reindeer will bubble Flexi as they go in with a Death Blossom. Meteor Strike coming in from the Doomfist. Doesn't find anyone, but will toss up Bradley. Bradley does go down. Taco Num Num has been finding himself 2 in this choke point. Gia with another Tech Visor, trying to get in from behind from that flanking entry point. point. Does find 2 as well. And that might actually be enough for NoCap to get in here. Actually, no, Plexi was on the point by themselves. Gonna throw the Death Blossom anyways. And a Hail Mary to save this point. 99%, no one is there to touch it. And it'll be Super Hunt Jr. getting first point on Nepal.
That was some really smart playing from Super Weenie Head Jr. that they were able to kind of stabilize there, because we saw Jean come in from the side and it looked like they weren't going to be able to stabilize, but they were, which was great. Even though they lost a couple people there, I think they were able to kind of still hold the point and continue the fight out in front as well. So that kind of put them in a great position to turn around and just deal with these 2 stragglers back there, especially because Plexi was the only one back there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think, NoCap definitely had a hard time penetrating that poke joint. Hello? Choke point?
Oh boy.
All of the ultimates on the side of Super Weenie Hunt Jr. are being utilized pretty well to their strategy. And here we go with round 2 of Nepal. We're going to be seeing some similar comps here, except for Reindeer starting out on Hammond.
There's a Hammond in the playing field.
I love seeing Junkrat these days. Anyone who's, been following Pugs bi-weekly or even my stream and playing a lot of Junkrat, super fun in this meta. I don't know why. I'm not a pro, don't ask me, but you know what? Junkrat supremacy, y'all. Gian goes down first, but we'll get res by Dispel. Everything is well in the world of NoCap as Reindeer drops in, gets Hobo. That'll be 1 takedown for Super Weenie Hunt Jr. Plexi, though, however, goes down. It's a huge source of damage out from NoCap, and seeing some trades go back and forth. This still could be anyone's point right now.
And that sleep came in at a really good time, so there's a really good hope here for NoCap to actually cap this point. But they have to get rid of those stragglers first, and there's a main tank on this point that's just not falling.
Oh, Hammond. A classic. This team is still going. There's still trades back and forth. Like, there are trades that are going back and forth, and then players are making it back from the other team. There are also, there is a mercy for NoCap, so they actually will have player advantage as Reindeer gets res, and they will take this point, winning out that very long team fight. They're like, almost everyone in this server has their ultimates now.
Almost everyone has their ultimates. So yesterday, a lot of what you guys didn't see on stream was a lot of ult dumping, but good ult dumping.
Tried to solo Shadow Bradley, didn't work! Bradley has a Shadow of his own. Is he gonna find anything? Plus does find McCree with their Onanade. Reindeer has a really good hamster ultimate right there. Gian gonna throw out Attack Visor. Sorry, Riptire also? How many Qs?
4.
Right.
4 from just NoCap. And then there was one used on the side of Super Weenie Head Jr., which, I mean, good on them. They're going to have a good ult bank coming into this, but that means their ult economy is still a little bit skewed compared to NoCap, who are continually rolling theirs.
I think this Hammond pick is working out well for NoCap, causing a lot of disruption, because once you get a defensive stance on the point, like we're seeing here, Reindeer just has to pile drive anyone that walks through a door, and it gives them immediately a sort of advantage as well. Plexi does go down trying to take down King Julian. Reindeer, being a Hammond, just gets out. No worries at all. Presses E, walks away.
Yeah, and there was also a really nice pick right there onto, I think, Plexi. And as I say that, there's ults and copies coming in.
Yeah, that pick onto the Ana might be what they need to start getting this point. There's no pocket heals for the Hammond here on the point. Gian also goes down. Bradley is still alive. There's lots of swinging going on. Charge coming from Bradley and talking about people are going down. We thought that Super Weenie Hunt Jr. found their opening, but NoCap says, you know what? We're just not done yet. We're still here, but a grab will be coming out from Hobo onto Bradley. They might still be getting this. NoCap is almost into overtime now. There's 3 people from NoCap on this point, and 2 from Super Weenie Hunt Jr.
There's a lot happening here.
Yep, Lucy ultimate is out. Sardonyx on the Tracer trying to get back the point. Ana will go down. Dr. Angel finds the pick onto the Ana. Sardonyx is getting low, goes down on the Tracer because of Gian's rocket from Soldier.
Tires.
Rip tires, Plexi. Oh my goodness. NoCap just woke it up. This is so... Super Weenie Jr. has to be frustrated after this. Oh my goodness. Gian is just ripping Super Weenie Jr. apart.
That was not a complete one-sided map, but it definitely now brought us back to this tiebreaker of what is going to happen here. Is there going to be an answer for the ball? Is there going to be a ball on the other side? Is someone going to go brig? Like, what happens here if you're trying to break in at this point and you're just getting hit in the face with Junkrat mines and a ball?
Usually, so, playing quick play, I'm a quick play master. You see a lot of Hammonds and Roadhogs in the flex queue, and usually when I see that going down, I usually just kind of pick May and hope that the Ana will land sleep darts as well on the Hammond, because you can't just let the Hammond roll anywhere they want, that just gives them free ult, or it just gives them free space on your team. However, we won't be seeing a Hammond this time, but you never count Reindeer out. He's on the Zarya this time with Hobo on the Hog. I think Hobo is expecting a Hammond, but they will not be getting that today.
They won't be, but I feel like the Hog is still a good choice because you're able to do a lot of chunk damage, right? Especially if you're having a shield war.
Exactly. Hog is doing really well right now. You can catch any sort of people from a distance. Oh, we actually will be seeing King Julian on the Mei, right as I was saying earlier. Sonnyside will stay on the McCree. Plexi will stay on the Junkrat right now. They're finding some numbers. NoCap is struggling to get past this Mei wall and this Hog here. They're falling like flies to the Hog.
Unfortunately, but I feel like that was a good switch for Weenie Hut Jr. to be able to play that Hog and then kind of make their own way to be like, hey, we couldn't get in a point last time, you're not going to get in a point this time, so sorry. Not happening.
Yeah, I do like the switch from Super Weenie Hut Jr. Shows that they are adapting and paying attention to what their opponents are doing. So far, we only see a Nano from Nubsky ready to go. Dr. Angel is soon to come up on a shield barrier, and we do see a Shatter and Tac Visor for Gian and Bradley, respectively. But Hobo catches Gian, not looking, and a nade comes out from Nubsky as well to put down the tanks with the purple nade. Oop, actually, the Shatter went down from Bradley and was blocked by the Maywall from Tayu. That was a super good Shatter. Super good Maywall into the Shatter. Blizzard comes out from King Julian, gonna freeze up Bradley. The Mercy as well. Plus is gonna find King Julian, but it doesn't matter because he gets down from Sardonyx. Anyways, Bradley goes super low on the point. Nebsky is protecting their team to the best ability. It's just Reindeer now. And wow, these switches for Super Weenie Hut Jr. is earning them its worth. They are 53% now to 0% for NoCap.
And that pick on Gian in the beginning was a great opener for them because it just allowed them to keep controlling that fight, especially because then people were kind of undecided on where they were going to focus. Should we get the Hog? Should we try and do this? We saw that Shatter come down, not connect with anyone. And now we're seeing a different form of attack by coming from the up top. And hopefully they're able to make some sort of dent in this defense.
I see a different form of attack coming in the form of 5 ultimates, Lens. I'm betting 5 who's are gonna get pressed here right now. We're seeing 2 Nano Tactical Visor. Nano Roadhog is on the point, in play. Shield Barrier gonna come down. We just don't know yet. Riptor is gonna go off. Doesn't really find much yet. Well, actually, we'll find Sardonyx. Plus is gonna get res anyways for the side of NoCap. Nutski goes down. There's no Ana for Super Weenie Hut Jr. Maywall's gonna block the Graviton Surge. There won't be any follow-up, but that's okay. Reindeer just walks right around it.
My.
The corners are. There's nothing stopping him from getting this triple kill in his Graviton Surge, and that will be the point going to NoCap. Finally, after almost reaching overtime for the side of Super Weenie Hut Jr., NoCap is on the board.
See, and now you are right to say all those Qs getting pressed, because that's truly what happened. Every Q for the side of NoCap was pressed. Unfortunately for them, that means no support ults or anything to kind of protect them from these ults that are coming in and building.
Just go down first. That might be their opening. Sardonyx will find just about with his high noon. That should be Super Weenie Hut Jr. able to walk back onto the point, and I don't foresee them losing this fight right now. Unless Bradley gets a huge hitter. Oh my goodness, never mind, he's down. Sorry.
The excitement built and then it died immediately. Oh.
Yeah, we made it to 3 maps. Look at that.
3 maps.
3 maps on Nepal.
It's fantastic.
And yeah, that'll go to Super Weenie Hut Jr. That'll be 1-0 in the series so far, and I believe they need to be first to 2, right?
Yes, first to 2.
Got it.
So I'm excited to see what happens.
Wonderful pop.
And I'm excited to see what hybrid map we pick. Oh my.
Let's go, Plexi. Junkrat Supremacy.
Junkrat Supremacy, indeed. That was such a good opener for this. It was so good to see such back and forths between these two teams. I think it really shows that people are adapting and willing to change and learn and apply that then in-game on the fly. It just makes my heart really happy to see.
Yeah, I think we've been seeing a lot of adaptation and different DPS as well. I think the only kind of stalemate we have right now is in the tanks. We're not seeing too many tank differences. I don't know if people just aren't showing their cards yet. I know Hobo has been flexing onto like Zarya and Roadhog and Sigma as well, but I haven't seen a lot of Diva this time around.
No,
What's up
and
with
that
Linz?
we were saying that before production as well. We were so excited to go into seeing some Diva, and then we had checked our our stuff to see if anyone had said that Diva was their favorite. She's not. Nowhere in any of the players that we have in this tournament did anyone say they favored Diva, which made all our hearts a little bit sad because we just want to see some good Diva. Unfortunately,
Is she good right now? I'm not a Diva player.
She's not bad, but she's not great. Like, you would probably pick Sigma before you would pick Diva, and that makes me happy. I like Sig a lot, but man, I miss Diva bombs.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Diva bomb, like Ryan Diva, when you would shatter and then throw in your Diva bomb and get like an easy 4K. Oh my god, those were the days, right?
Those were the days, and I am so excited that hope get that back soon. Fingers crossed, at least, because I really want to see it. I miss it. If we get that today, I will donate $50 to University's helmet if it happens.
Did you hear that, chat? Everyone text your friends who's in the tournament. Play Diva, play Diva.
I mean, do or don't, that's your decision. But I personally would really like to see it.
Especially since on the side of Clover, coming in the finals, we have seen a monstrous pharmacy coming in from Derelict and Panda Lovely, and I've been saying like last night, like I play pharmacy a lot, and usually what really gets to me is a good Diva and like a good pocketed hit scan. So maybe that'll come up if they determine the pharmacy to be a problem. So we'll see. And with that, we're gonna enter map 2. I believe it is Eichenwald, not King Zero, everyone.
Not King Zero, we've been saved, y'all.
Enjoy this lovely map intro of Eichenwald. Super accurate depiction of what, Germany? Yeah.
Yes.
There's lots of castles in Germany, I'm sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a lot of castles all over a lot of Europe. From everything that I've read and learned, there's a lot of castles.
You can like Airbnb a castle, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, or a chateau in France.
Oh, honeymoon ideas. Anyways.
Perfect. That's exactly what you need, you know?
I mean, what? Isolation, nature, just the birds, the grass, the stone. What else do you need? Overwatch.
Nothing.
You need
literally
Overwatch.
Nothing more. I'm so excited.
Alright. Okay, so what we might be seeing here... Sorry, give me 1 second.
I'm excited to see... I know we're going to see more Ryan Zarya. I would like to see some hit scan, some DPS, maybe some Widow. We saw a lot of Hanzo yesterday, not as much Widow. I think we saw Widow once or twice, but I would love to see some Widow play. And as I say that, I see Widow.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. We are seeing a Widow from Sardonyx. I think Hanzo's being played a lot as well for the Ryan Zarya that's been happening a lot. And the Hanzo ultimate super classic combo with Graviton Surge. But we will be seeing a Widow, as you said. Here's the red team rolling out the Green Nut Jr. on point A. Taco Num Num has no fear, just press and W, doesn't know any other key, and it pays off as King Julian is the first one to take out Flanksy. I don't know if Jezebel's gonna go into red side. Jezebel is getting pretty low, and Sardonyx finds a pick on Ana. Oh my goodness, there's no Ana for the backline heals of No Cap. Oh wow, and Super Hit Jr. with an incredible first point offense right now. I don't know if No Cap is coming back from this, who knows? These team fights are very long, just kidding. Hobo got Bradley and Jezebel there. Yeah, point A, swiftly taken.
Point A taken, full W's pressed. For better or worse, for the better, for Weenie Hut Jr., they're able to kind of just push their ways in and kind of clear that point with almost no effort. And they're coming out on the other side with a good chunk of support ults up, or getting up, and a good chunk of their ults in general almost being ready, whereas No Cap, not so much.
Run away!
Oh no.
Gian tried to take the basement there to try and get a flank and secure this castle, because Gian has been favoring this castle side position as he takes out Sardonyx, knowing that this is a fantastic position to hold on this defense. And he does find Sardonyx there, gonna try and poke the cart from above while Reindeer's on the corner. Reindeer hits a shatter on the Graviton Surge. Both tank ultimates coming down for both teams, but Reindeer's ultimate comes out on top. Comboed as well with Gian's tack visor, and it'll be no cap holding down this corner.
Yeah, and that was a combo that was done. So I don't know if that was talked about how it was going to be a shatter visor. Maybe it was. That was also in response to a grab from Hobo. So now there's support ults coming up, and as I say that, there's shatter.
Wins the shatter battle, and knowing that Reindeer does not have his Taco has nothing to worry about at these shatters, but they will have to worry about a Zarya ultimate from Bradley over there, and Reindeer ends up getting 2 in combo with the Zarya ultimate for the side of no cap. Sardonyx will pop Inversight, but not much comfort as Sardonyx. Actually, no, King Billy's on the hunt with high noon. Anything gonna go down.
I hope that was done in an effort to do a reset, because otherwise I feel like that was a very risky play for little to no reward other than giving some ult charge, unfortunately. And as I say that, there is a switch to Genji.
Let's go. Genji and I convolve. Gonna see some Blades and Graviton Surges. No nanos, unfortunately, for the side of Weenie Hunt Jr. They will be playing the Lucio still with the Baptiste. Lucio Baptiste both have their ultimates up. Another shatter coming down from Reindeer. Reads Taco like a book and just shatters everyone behind him. Another tactical visor. Actually, no, sorry. Tactical visor will come up for Gian right now. I thought I heard it. But you know what? Reindeer just taking it easy. Pressing Q, pressing W, a little bit N1, a little bit of right click, and he's doing fine.
Yeah, I mean, that was really good for the side of no cap. They're able to stabilize, keep holding this corner. This is a really good front corner to hold when you don't want this cart going very far. And huge sleep on a Taco as they try to move this point.
Yeah, I think Super Weenie Hunt Jr. is saying they need to take the castle immediately. They need to dethrone Gian from his perch. And they will, as Hobo's going to find him. King Julian also finding Plexi as well. The DPS are down to the side of no cap. There's going to be a brawl on the staircase. And in comes Reindeer with a nano. You do not want to be in this hallway, good sir. The hall monitor is here to take your pass. But you know what Dr. Angel says? I'm a baddie here. Who needs a hall pass? Get out of here. And that'll be Super Weenie Hunt Jr. Oh my goodness, what is this, the 2000s? Is this a 90s movie?
Yes. So that was good for Super Weenie Hunt Jr. They kind of rushed that castle, something that probably wasn't expected, and as I say that, there's a visor coming up from Gian. Does it get anything? Maybe
zoning
not.
tech visor, that's what it is.
It does force them back, so that zoning is good for them. But now they're holed up in this castle again. Oh, what's gonna happen here?
I am quite impressed with how Super Weenie Hunt Jr. is moving as a team. Graviton Surge comes out, is King Julie? No, King Julie does not yet have a blade, but they did see an opportunity, and so they're going to take it when they see one. Bradley here has a Graviton Surge of his own, wants to get King Julian before he gets to play, because he knows that Genji is looking for it. Hayun's going to come out, doesn't find anything. Plexi gets 2, 3 with a Death Blossom. Gian's going to pick one up as well with a rocket, and a second rocket kill? Okay, Reindeer's going to get King Julian as well. King Julian never got his blade in the middle of that fight. I'm pretty sure Super Weenie Hunt Jr. was looking for a blade / Graviton Surge combo, but they never found it.
Never found it. Unfortunately, with that high noon, it did find Jezebel in the backline, but they're back just in time as that team kill kind of went through, and now they're fighting back to push this cart back under the overhang here. And as I say that, Plexi goes down. Oh no.
Yeah, Plexi tried to get a flank, but found themselves stuck between a rock and a hard place in the form of Taco Venom and a shatter, but the shatter doesn't find any. Actually, no, he finds 3. Reindeer was just so he didn't boot that off. But Taco Venom goes down with a boot from Reindeer as well. Reindeer's gonna throw down his own shatter, but doesn't really find much. There's a Lucio and a Zarya in his face. He's got no support. It is Plexi trying to come through, but cannot support him. Has to run away and let Super Weenie Hunt Jr. push this cart. Finally. They've got 55 seconds to push this cart to the door.
That did look like for a second that there was going to be some stabilization when Taco Venom was booped, but there was just enough follow-up that no cap had to keep backing up. And now there's a brawl for point as they make their way towards the castle with 40 seconds left.
There's a nano blade. I see it coming. It's going to come in. Is there a nano roll? No, he doesn't need it. Finds plus anyways, but he might need it to stay alive. Who does Nubsky nano? I actually don't know. We'll find out later. Taco... Is Taco alive? Yeah, probably. I don't know why I said Taco's name. I'm so surprised. I was actually going to say Taco Visor from Gian. Gian had a Taco Visor. He didn't get to use it. He died anyways, and Super Weenie Jr. is going to capture this point.
And that nano did go onto King Julian. So that was a great nano blade from them.
It is.
They were able to capitalize on point, and now they're capitalized on making sure everyone's out of this old spawn as they make their way through the castle.
Goodness. Yeah, Taco's gonna have a Shatter as well as Hobo with the Ground Surge for this final push. So hopefully you don't see them losing this, because they have the Titan ultimates in their favor. Shatter goes down, so does the Graviton Surge from Hobo, finds a bunch. Sardonyx' High Noon will find Flexi. The trades are a little bit even right now. Still anyone's game, but Bradley is picking up the kills, and Everyone Jr. decides that they have to go back to spawn.
Yeah, Super Weenie Hut Jr. continually backing up to get out of this. As I say that, Reindeer goes off the map, question mark?
Who can say DMCA? Graviton Surge comes out from Bradley. Don't know if that was intentional. Probably just to give him some time to walk backwards. Gian finds Hobo.
I mean, it worked.
Pick there. Yeah, Plexi teleports up on the chandelier to try and jump down so you can get a pick. Bradley is going to fight Dr. Angel. There will be no Lucio, no Zarya for the side of Super Weenie Hut Jr., but Taco charges in anyways and dies.
Okay, so my point that I wanted to make before this little mini fight started was that the ult economy on the side of NoCap has been really good so far. They've, you know, kind of kept hold of their stuff, whereas Super Weenie Hut Jr. kind of used all their ults, and now they're rebuilding that ultimate economy, but they only have less than 20 seconds. I don't know what they're going to get online in order to push this.
Shatter comes down, doesn't find anything. We see Hobo on the Sigma here. Taco goes very low with an on-and-aid.
Oh my gosh.
Coming in from Plexi, finds two. That will surely shut down the push from Super Weenie Jr. But a Nano Blade comes in. No Blade yet. Sorry, just a Nano Genji. But you know what, King Julian? He's got the stuffs. He's got the time to make it working. On-and-aid comes in. Is someone going to touch this cart? I think King Julian's still on this cart. Dies anyways. But thanks to the efforts of Gian and Plexi. Oh, just kidding. Hobo's here on a Hammond. Overtime is still lit. Overtime is still ticking down. Black Hammond does get purple, so he is getting low. Jezebel, the furious Jezebel, will find Taco Nom Nom, and the kills are coming in for NoCap, and there shouldn't be anyone to touch this cart. NoCap is saying, you know what, you're not capping. They're living up to their name. That's what I want to say. Yep, I said it.
I mean, what we saw at the end there was a nano onto the Mercy on the side of NoCap. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Totally intentional.
Regardless,
I was terrified of Jessie if she was nanoed.
True, I would also be terrified. I'm also terrified of all the reses that they're able to pull off as well, because, oh my god, some of them really make my heart hurt, and I get very scared. But I think overall, this map was very good to see some changes. You know, we saw that Genji come out for those nano blades, which was something that I don't think we really saw yesterday much at all, if I'm remembering correctly, and correct me if I'm not. But I think now we're going to be able to see if that translates over to defense. Because nano blade can work in a defense, but it's going to take a little bit to get that blade up as well.
I could see it in their eyes that they wanted the blade, and then they were trying to anticipate the Genji building up a blade in the middle of it, but it either didn't transpire or they got caught anyways, and just got outplayed in those moments. So wondering if they're going to keep that up here, because Gian has been incredibly strong on this soldier pick throughout the entire tournament. I haven't really seen him flex onto much else. His legs, he's been doing leg day, you guys. No doubt about that.
Been doing leg day for 2 days straight. The man's gonna be cracked. But now we see this starting out again, the Soldier Reaper combo from the side of NoCap, and we have a Doom Fist from the side of Weenie Hut Jr.
Kind of like Genji, close enough.
Sure. Very
So,
flexible,
definitely
very
around
movable DPS.
Oh, Reindeer gets pretty low there. There's no nade to first heal him, but he will get healed back up. King Julian's trying to disrupt the backline here, just as Doomfist should, but will go down anyways because of Gian. NoCap might be finding themselves an entry point here. Oh, wow. Look at this beautiful tracking, if anyone knows what I'm referring to. And they're going to push Super Weenie Hut Jr. easily off the point. Some very clean play from Gian Soldier.
I think this was a similar time bank to what Super Weenie Hut Jr. did when they pushed in. So far, first point is not for either of these teams, which, you know, understandable. This isn't the ideal situation for most people's heroes. But I think it does give an interesting look into how teams set up in this castle. As we can see King Julian up top right now getting pushed. Oh no.
Yeah, and Gian is hugging close to the castle right now, watching over the Reinhardt battle, trying to destroy trying to destroy Taco's shield to ensure that Reindeer has an easier time getting the Shatter battle. King Julian does find Ana in the back, and the Shatter's going to come through from Taco. Doesn't find much at all, but Gian's going to attack. He's going to use it as Jesse reses Ana here. Ana getting close to a nano. Actually, both support's going to go down to Sardonyx immediately, but Gian is there without a healer and has to back out as Hobo and King Julian corner him and pick him off. And that'll be Super Green Jr. securing this cart before the corner.
And I'm pretty sure that it was caught on stream there, but as the supports went down to that high noon, he got slept just as it went off. So, for lack of poor timing, the supports died after one of them just being rezzed. So that was really good for Super Weenie Jr. And now Shatter comes in but doesn't hit.
Yeah, we do see Bradley with the Grappling Surge as well. It's going to go off. There is a Death Blossom here. It's going to get combo with the Grappling Surge. No, he does charge Taco out of the Grappling Surge. The Taco gets nano from Nubsky there. Taco's just going to go swinging in the hallway. Guys, you got to stop eating the nano Reinhardts in the hallway. It's dangerous out there. And that'll be Super Jr. once again securing the payload on this corner thanks to a nano from Nubsky. You know, we haven't really been talking about the supports too much for either team. Nubsky has been doing a great job. Like, when you're not talking about the supports, that means, you know, they're doing a great job keeping their tanks alive, keeping their DPS, and ensuring that they're in position to make these plays. These nanos have been really great from both teams.
Yeah, I'm always excited to see really good support play. It's my favorite type. And as I say that, there's a huge sleep on it with Reindeer.
Oh, Nubsky! The Baptiste line's gonna go down. Reindeer will get a nano. Nubsky's trying to keep Taco alive. Purple can't do anything about that. There's gonna be a Grappling Surge coming from Hobo. Doesn't find much. Just trying to think Taco's life.
Oh!
Death Blossom gets 4! Unbelievable! Comes in from the bridge up top, maybe, I think. Either way, yes. It wins them this fight under the bridge, and it will give No Cap another day to live right before they get to the door. Unsure Super Winnie Jr. They should be finding a fight here unless they all die before the point. Dragon Strike's gonna come through, goes over the cart. Not gonna find anyone, though. And here they come.
There's so much time left in this time bank, so they do have another couple fights if necessary. And as I say that, Shatter comes in.
Gian with the Tackle Visor finds King Julian on the top. The fight for the castle is his. His throne has been reclaimed. Finds two with the Tackle Visor, but will go down to the high noon. Both TPS are down for No Cap. I don't know if they're going to keep pushing after this. Actually, Plus with the on a nade onto Dr. Angel goes down. Gian will get res. They might have numbers here to retake the point, but Super Weenie Jr. is stubborn and won't give it up.
They do have equal numbers here, but I think just for sake of grouping up, they've backed up just a little bit. They have given a little bit of their point control over, but oh my gosh, this has just been such a good fight of back and forth. And as I say that, Sleep comes in on the opposing Ana. Oh boy.
Oh, the counter shattered to ensure that no one follows up on the Grappling Surge. Right click on a Reindeer from Sardonyx. Gonna charge Bradley through the midst and get, oh my god, Taco just like red in his eyes and just swinging away. Sees nothing but blood. Oh wow,
sees nothing but blood, and immediately after Shatter and all those swings is already back up to 50% of his ult. So he almost got that for free, for better or worse. Now there's a minute and a half left for No Cap as it gets a little bit scarier for them, especially coming into this with just really support ults and maybe a tank or DPS ult by the time this fight starts.
Yeah, they're going to want to cut through the castle here to make short distance, but the cart isn't close enough to be on to the door yet. There's going to be a huge on nade coming through onto Taco Num Num. Reindeer goes down first though because we get the Baptiste lamp is out and it saves Taco's life. However, Taco dies anyways. Baptiste is going to have a window here. Will they use it at this last second? Numbers are falling for Super Weenie Jr. No Cap with the res on the Reindeer. They have numbers now to retake this point. Reindeer's going to sit on the cart, wanting to push it. Someone's got to push it. But King Julian's going to try and stall as much as he's possible onto this Tracer. Another Shatter comes down from Taco. Gets Reindeer. Oh my goodness. Taco might have just single-handedly saved this point with a single Shatter. No other ultimates used by Super Weenie Jr.
No ults used for the side of Super Weenie Jr. means they're in a great position right now to keep holding this point and end our series right here. So with all these ults coming online, it's really important for them to keep their economy going and not just everyone push Q. While that is something they can do, it's probably not for the smartest. As I say, that 10 seconds left.
NoCap has to win this map if they want to stay in the tournament. If they lose this round, it is over for them, as Super Rihanna Jr. is already 1-0, and it's first 2 to win this map. Jean is here with the Taco Visor. Is he going to find anything? Bradley gets Taco Nom Nom, but Rainier goes down anyways. It is still anyone's game. Gian finds one, but Sardonyx says, no, sir. It is my time to shine. Sardonyx is on this point with Hobo, as Bradley is trying to do anything. He's almost to grab the surge. Bradley has to stay alive with this Graviton surge. It is still anyone's point. Bradley's going to throw it down onto the point, trying to get anyone. Bradley goes down anyways. Super Rihanna Jr. is coming back with numbers. Flexi here with a Death Blossom will find Sardonyx in the corner, but someone still has to touch his cart. Rainier gets moved off the bridge from Dr. Angel. That might have been the play to save the cart. Oh,
wow,
my goodness.
What a way to end this series, you know, such a nail biter right at the end. And, you know, now we're going to be getting ready to head into our finals.
Yeah, that'll be Super Weenie Hut Jr. one step closer to becoming Super Weenie Hut Senior. 2-0.
And of course, that great play right there, you know, from Taco Num Num setting up for the play of the game there. And now we're going to be heading into a little bit of a break. But before we do, we wanted to talk about some of the charity stuff we're doing for 5DV and for University Settlement. Bane, if you'd like to take that away.
Yeah, so if you type in ! apparel in chat, you'll be taken to a link to find a lot of our merch. This is just one of them. There are beanies as well. We have great beanies. This is not a 5DV beanie. I should get one. There's a lot of Carhartt pieces as well. There's a collaboration with them. As well as if you type in !charity, you'll be taken to us.5dv.nyc to support our Homefront Initiative. And the Homefront Initiative is a continuous effort. We never stop trying to help those in need. We've been doing it for years with other supporter crews such as the Atlanta Royal Family, Toronto Alpha Flight, and Lone Star Vanguard. Together, we have raised, you know, as supporter crews, we've raised over $20,000 in donations for charities across North America. And as well, you know, obviously we have a focus of here in NYC, but yeah, that's us.5dv.nyc for the fundraiser. And please enjoy, shop around, do some window shopping, a little bit of retail therapy. I won't tell anyone. But yeah, we'll be taking a short break and enjoy this promotional video that is coming up.
Yeah, enjoy, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
My tiger kung fu is better than yours.
Alrighty, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hope you all
Welcome back.
Yep. She's not gonna bother me tonight. Love you, Yasha, but you're very opinionated. So we're gonna be heading into the finals very soon here. I can feel the jitters from the lobby from here, from our players, and also to those running the social for ID NYC. There's a bunch of really great clips on there, if I do say so myself. Give those a little retweet, a little bit of love. That's at 5DV NYC on Twitter. I think pretty excited to be heading into this finals. As we said before, Clover has a signature pharmacy duo that has yet to be addressed. Who's it gonna be? What's it gonna take to take down this derelict Panda Lovely duo?
I really don't know. Again, we hope for the diva. We hope for the diva and the hit scan. But looking at what Clover has in their roster, they just have so much going on, and I am so excited. But I'm also very wary of this roster. They've gone undefeated. They've come all the way here. They haven't lost. Are they going to be able to get taken down here?
Yeah, the other question is, will Super Weenie Hunt Jr. be taking a map off of Clover? I think if you take a map off of Clover, I think you're in business. You've got him a little bit figured out there, and I think you just gotta, once you take a map off of Clover, you've got to stick with what works. You got to force Clover off of their comfort picks. Nibirius has been seen playing a lot of hit scan, a lot of soldier. He's done some Widow, looking really good on the Widow. Shout out to Nibirius, posted a warm-up clip, a little bit of Widow warm-up to scare away the competitors. I think once you force Clover off of their, what they know, then that should be the win condition for Super Weenie Hunt Jr. And I think seeing the play from yesterday with Tayu on the Bastion with that great big brain play, I think things like that are going to be what forces Clover out of their box.
Yeah, I think if we're able to do that, or I should say if we're able to see that from Super Weenie Hunt Jr., they're going to be able to kind of shift them off their rhythm and be able to make a push over towards taking this series. And just a reminder for everyone, this series is best of 5, so we're going to see at minimum 3 maps, if not more. I'm a little bit hoping for more because I would like to see this go all the way.
Best of 10. You know what, Linz? You're the tournament coordinator here. You can say as many as you want. You know, guys, we're not done yet. We're going to map 4. Let's go. Let's go. Map 5, map 7. We're here all night, boys. I'm
not gonna do that, for sake of everything. But I will be really excited because I know when we have seen this matchup previously, we've seen it once before, it was close. So I'm excited to see what happens here. And I think we have our map all queued up too.
Ooh, we do, don't we, huh?
We do. I'm very excited for this.
We'll be going to Ilios, I believe. That is the map for today. Well, we've been doing it
for right now.
Yes, the map for this round. Check out this beautiful map intro from Sonnyside. Hello. Ilios is Greece, right?
Yes, it's Greek.
Okay. Just double checking, y'all. Can't hurt.
It doesn't hurt to ask. There's nothing wrong with asking.
Yep, so the first round will be played on Ruins here, which is great for Pharah and Widow sightlines. There are some very long sightlines on this map, and a lot of high ground for the Widow and the Pharah to take. I am wondering, on the side of Super Weenie Hunt Jr. specifically, I'm wondering what we're going to see first.
I know we're going to see Pharah. I want to see a hit scan come out. That's not Soldier. I love Soldier a lot. Does his job very well. However.
Oh, Hobo on the Diva! $50 lands. $50.
$50 if they get a bomb. But no, I will.
Right, okay. You gotta get a Diva bomb. Alright, so we're gonna see King Julian on the Pharah here. Going to try and mirror match the other pharmacy, trying to keep them busy. Nubsky's gonna be on the Lucio, flexing off of that on a pick. We're also going to be seeing a Lucio from Extreme Meme as well. So, Lucio's all around. It's going to be a speedy match. Oh my goodness. Derelict is on top of Dr. Angel and gets a hit. Oh, mercy, a second direct hit. Are you kidding me? Beautiful play from Derelict, despite the Diva in his face. Closeness is going going down pretty low here for the side of Clover. They're gonna have to be careful now that they don't have a Mercy. Actually, no, sorry, it was Dr. Angel who attacked the side of Supermania Jr. Derelict is getting the kills, as well as Jaeger and Nibirius. And that should be the point going over to Clover. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Team names. Yeah, point goes over to Clover.
This was really clean from Clover, but you know, there's some poke damage coming out from the side of Super Weenie Head Jr. with that Tracer Pharah. Hopefully it's enough to kind of push them off their track a little bit. As I say, that dive is coming in.
The Diva doing its work. However, it gets D-Mech pretty quickly thanks to the side of Jaeger there. Derelict's going to find two thanks to the zero threat Diva. Finds the baby Diva as well. Derelict, king of the sky. Dr. Angel getting low as Nibirius does his job, cleans up with the Farrakhan.
And, you know, the dives are really clean. You know, they're focusing who they're supposed to be focusing, but the damage just isn't there. And as I say that, we get a switch onto Ball, so now it's Ball Diva dive.
Oh, I'm
alrighty.
Taco. Get in there. Obo is going to try to find his way up the fair. Taco now going to pile drive onto the point there. Doesn't find yet for his team. Sardonyx is also on Tracer with a pulse. I'm curious to see what they're going to do there. Tactilizer is coming out from the side of Nibirius, trying to get harassed by Taco, but you know, Tactilizer, all he has to do is hold left click in the face of this ball, will go down. King Julian is trying to find this soldier on the side of Clover, but King Julian has to back away. Sardonyx is trying to use a pulse bomb to bring down Nibirius, ends up bringing down Lucian instead. We take those W's, and they're going to try and get this point back. However, Panda Lovely will resurrect Extreme Meme, and as well as Nupsy. Nupsy gets up as well. The reses are coming through, numbers a little bit even once again. Again, these team fights taking a long time to fizzle out.
Taking time to fizzle out. It looked like it was going to be such a flip there, and unfortunately it just didn't happen. And now we're at the point of just waiting to see, you know, is there going to be a touch coming in so there can be a fight in overtime. Hopefully, you know, there's a good amount of ults, but... Oh no.
Someone has to touch. Someone's on the point. That must have been Sardonyx on the point. Derelict gets Sardonyx. The Sardonyx had to touch the point at all. Hobo throws in a bomb. Doesn't find anything. Ghost is here pressing left click on the point. Extreme Meme will go down. King Julian, boop! Extreme Meme! There's a barrage coming from King Julian. Will this find anything? King Julian has the key to the castle. Press Q! I don't think he can. There's no one to support him. There is a Dr. Angel, but Dr. Angel goes down. Nibirius and Derelict are killing everyone on the point. There is no mercy in the sense of feeling, not in the sense of the hero for this team. Nibirius finds everyone on the point, and it is 100% to 0 for Clover.
100% to 0. You know, it was so close at the end there to make sure that, you know, there was a fight in that overtime, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. You know, that barrage went off for King Julian and then immediately was cut off because he was killed by Derelict. And I feel like if it would connected, it would have been good. But unfortunately it just wasn't enough to throw the tides and push this point over. And now, are we gonna see a ball return to the stage? Are we gonna get dive again? I don't know what to expect anymore.
I think Taco is switching back to the Reinhardt. I think Taco was feeling very comfortable in the Reinhardt throughout the series, showed a very strong pace for his Reinhardt against Reindeer, who's very well known to be a beloved Reinhardt main in the 5DV community. So Taco probably is feeling very good on the Reinhardt right now, and Sardonyx must be feeling great after that first pick on a Derelict. Ghostless goes down as well, trying to protect the Mercy, but the Mercy gets the res anyways on a Derelict. And Super Weenie Head Jr. having a very strong showing for this point.
Yeah, you know, they're saying, look, I get it. You know, you took that first map, I understand, but we want this one now. Thanks in advance. And they're able to kind of push everyone back and take control at this point. But now it's going to be a duel of who can keep hold for longer.
Yeah, you're going to see Taco and Ghostless playing Ring Around the Rosie here, trying to sway each other first. Taco is 80% to a Shatter versus Ghostless is 20%. Ghostless is not being allowed to play right now, and that might be another win condition for Super Weenie Head Jr. as well. Ghostless has been doing great this whole tournament, having a really great showing against a lot of known Reinhardt mains. But he's not having a whole lot of presence on this point. Nibirius is going to jump off the map to hard reset with his team. And Super Weenie Head Jr. is holding this point, thankfully, 30%.
Yeah, you know, they've been doing a really great job in holding this. They haven't completely let it slip. They have a lot of ults coming online, a little bit quicker than Clover, but that doesn't mean they're out of the fight yet. And as I say that, oh no.
Goes down immediately. Is there anyone to follow up? Taco Advisor comes out from both soldiers. This should be a Q fight. See which Q comes out on top. Nibirius finding Mega here, and that might be Clover finally getting back the point. Oh, Dr. Angel.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. All
Insert
right, so
TikTok audio here.
Yep, right. Yeah, Superman Jr. with 56% on the board. Clover finally coming in with 15% and counting.
Yeah, and you know, they were able to kind of hold a good chunk of their ults, but so was Super Weenie Jr. And now it's just who. Oh, and as I say, that first pick goes down to Derelict in the skies there against King Julian.
It's alright. King Julian is res. As Hobo is trying to find. Hobo has to be everywhere on this map. He has to find the high ground soldier. He has to find the aerial Pharah. Derelict chases Sardonyx into the Mega. Gets Sardonyx before Sardonyx could get the Mega at all. Denying him that healing. King Julian tries to press Q onto Panda Lovely, but goes down from Derelict. Anyways, Derelict is everywhere. It is like there are 3 Derelicts on the map. And Hobo is trying to keep track of it all. The Diva Bomb's going to come out on the point. Doesn't find anyone, but will remech. 49%, almost even with Super Weenie Jr. Hobo's missiles will find Derelict. Graviton Surge comes out from the side of Jaeger on Clover, and they're trying to move on to this point. It is dicey.
I can't tell who's winning and who's losing. This fight has been going on for so long, and there's fights back and forth. And as I say that, it looks like Clover is being able to kind of stabilize here, and poor King Julian looks like he's not going to make it to the edge, but maybe he did. He did!
It's out. Oh, goodness gracious. Had me sweating a little, King Julian.
That was so close. And as I say that, Hobo gets the pick. Fantastic for them.
The Diva, it's working! Diva's getting low though, they're gonna have to heal up. Derelict will get res from the side of Panda Lovely. That means Mercy has no res here. Tagunum is gonna find a big shatter on the point. Nibirius is gonna kill King Julian anyways, but King Julian gets res. Tagunum finds the shatter early on. Needs to get more picks here. The Graviton Surge comes out. Actually, no, sorry, there was no Graviton Surge. That was a miscall on my part. Jaeger, Derelict, Ghostless on the kill feed right now for the side of Clover. Has a shatter, but will die anyways. King Julian's on the point. Who's pressing Q? It's Derelict. But Derelict dies. Panda Lovely trying to kill the baby Diva! Pistol versus pistol! Clover is now in overtime with 99%. This is Super Weenie Jr.'s left to get back onto the point. He kills Sardonyx mid-tactical visor. Nibirius has a tactical visor of his own, kills Snubsky. And, well, it looks like Clover is slowly coming back on top. Kills Taco on the Hammond. Throws out the last fadeaway Graviton Surge just to get the last word in. Clover wins Ilios.
Play of the game.
And of course, to no one's surprise, Derelict has the Patka. Fantastic play as usual coming in from Derelict on this Pharah. But you know, not to credit Panda Lovely at all. Panda has been a fantastic Mercy attached to this pharmacy duo. And there she is on the board with like 50% kill participation. Panda, you know, not only being a great Pharah with Derelict on, Panda Lovely being a great Mercy with Derelict's Pharah. We've seen Panda Lovely take quite a few like Battle Mercy picks as well. I think they really know what they're doing.
They do. They know what they're doing, and they're able to say like, "Hey, I understand. Maybe I should be pocketing a little bit more. But for now, I just got to go get this kill real quick. I'll be right back." Which is sometimes what you need to do as a Mercy main. I say as a Mercy main myself. You know, sometimes it needs to happen. And I am excited to see what happens as we move into hybrid, because this can either give more open skies, or we can go back to King's Row where you can play a Pharah, but it might not work. And as I say that, we have picked another hybrid that is not King's Row.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. They're calling it German King's Row, and I'm like, you know, doing the math gif, you know what I mean? Just kind of like, German. Eichenwald. Yep. This is like an opposite of what we saw last night, where everyone was picking King's Row. Now everyone is picking Eichenwald for second map. But we will be getting a third map no matter what, you guys. We will be seeing more than 2 maps excitedly. But for now, enjoy another bit of Eichenwald.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens here on Eichenwald. I really think we're going to see some more Pharah stuff for better or worse.
Some whole tournament just saying we're gonna see more Pharah stuff.
Yeah, that's a summation, right? More Pharah stuff. But I think there's gonna be some good opportunities to get some longer sites. Maybe with a Widow again, maybe with an Ashe. Something, or maybe even with a Hanzo, where you're able to kind of like pick and poke and stuff like that. That's what I want to see. Is that gonna happen? Maybe not, but I want to see that.
Yeah, I think Clover has yet to be forced off of the comfort pick of the Soldier and the Pharah. Like, you know, don't fix what isn't broke. You know what I mean? But you know, maybe Clover will pull something out of her pocket and pull out like a random pick, like, oh, guess what? We can play this too. But you know, not usually advised, but they might, you know, want to show their flex a little bit. But looks like they'll be seeing more of the same. Panda on the Mercy, Dareth on the Pharah, Nabirus on the Soldier. Extreme Meme, who has been playing other supports, but this time will stay in the Lucio. Jaeger. Is it Jaeger? Jaeger is like
Jaeger,
AE, right?
Jaeger, I think.
It is Jaeger.
I think so.
I'm inclined to think Jaeger.
All right, I'll let you go with what you think.
Do you want to type in chat and ask them?
No.
Just real okay, fair. Anyways, King
You
Julian's
can
gonna be on
suffer through your
the Sombra here.
mispronunciations.
Yep. Yep, we're seeing Hobo on the Diva still. King Julian's on the Sombra. Nebsky's on the Moira. So there's not going to be any nano in this lobby whatsoever. King Julian gonna hack. Nope, not gonna stop the hack of pack. Going invisible, going behind the point. Wonder who's gonna hack first. Hobo is keeping an eye on this Pharah. Pharah is taking cover, but Taco doesn't really see Pharah behind him. Is this hack gonna land? Hack lands onto the Pharah, but it doesn't matter. Derelict ends up getting a pick anyways, but Sardonyx will find the Various. But the Superman Jr. has to back out anyways.
I really like this Sombra pick. I think it's good for being able to hack that Pharah, but you also have to be really careful because you don't have as much frontline damage trying to do poke and push into, you know, these choke points. And like we just saw, you know, it was gonna be a trade and then they lost 2 people, unfortunately. So instead of becoming a straight hack and a kill, it became a trade and now we gotta back up a little bit. And as I say that, Sardonyx goes down.
The tough thing about playing Soldier into a pharmacy is that your tracking has to be very accurate to be fast enough to burst down the Pharah. The Pharah has an easier time running burst damage on you than you do bursting down the Pharah, you know what I mean? Especially if the Pharah has a pocket. So your tracking has to be on point to really snipe that Pharah, which is why I advocate for more burst hit scans like the 3 or Widowmaker. Oh, the barrage comes in, gets 3! Stop Super Venoms Jr. Push it and gets 3. Superman
Gets
Jr.
3!
dies.
That was great from Derelict being able to kind of like stop everything in its tracks, you know, because there was a shatter use there, and I believe a grab as well to try and, you know, push, but it didn't happen. It was stopped in its tracks because immediately 3 went down. As I say that.
Yep. The Coalescence coming out here for the offense. They're trying to push it and win it here. The Shadow's going to come down from the side of Ghostless, but however, he dies anyways. Nabirius is going to get a rocket under Sardonyx. Extreme Meme's going to find Taco Num Num. The numbers are quite even right now. Still anyone's point. Derelict does get res from Panda Lovely. I'm sorry to God, Panda Lovely has that resurrect only on Derelict this whole time. Extreme Meme's going to use Shield Barrier on the point here. Nevsky does go low as the Moira. I think Clover is coming back. It looked like for a second they were going to falter, but once again, they are stubborn.
They are stubborn. They said, you know, we made it look like you guys were going to win that, but unfortunately, you can't yet. So now, you know, there's still a couple big ults coming in from the side of Super Weenie Head Jr., but you just have to wait and see. They have EMP, they have Visor. That can be a huge combo for them, especially because there's no Diva eating anything. And especially if they get that far out of the air, because that far does have Barrage.
Yeah, the target focus has to be great for Super Weenie Head Jr. here. Shield Bear is going to come down for Super Weenie Jr. They are going to use this push in. Graviton Surge comes out from Jaeger, but the EP goes off mid Graviton Surge, but it doesn't matter. The Barrage still goes down. Derelict finds 2, and oh my god, he finds 4 in this whole push. Super Weenie Jr. now only has 1 minute to get this point. This pharmacy combo is too strong.
Too strong, and there was a push for EMP there, but apparently it was for a switch because now there's an Echo on the field, which I understand, but also that EMP could have been huge if used correctly.
I think getting caught in the Grappling Surge, I think King Julian said, you know what, maybe I'll use his EMP to counter the Grappling Surge to prevent any follow-ups. Sardonyx with the Tactical Advisor in the Baptiste is gonna find Jaeger, who's out of position. Gonna find Panda Lovely. Is he gonna get Panda Lovely trying to resurrect Jaeger? Panda Lovely gets the resurrect, no punishment whatsoever. Nabirius is gonna press Tactical Advisor on the point. Direlect found Dark Angel. He's gonna find Nubsky as well. Super Winnie Jr. is just dead in the blink of an eye. 6 seconds to touch the point. It's just a baby diva. That's nothing. Oh my goodness, Clover.
Wow.
Absolutely dominant defense. Impenetrable.
Clover said, hey, FYI,
Zero. Switching sides.
you're not able to take this right now, so sorry about that. And now they only have to get
Initiating
that little, I think it's 25% tick, the first half to win this map. So it's going to be a very tall order for Super Weenie Head Jr. to actually make sure that they can, continue on and not be down 0-2 in this.
I'm trying to, if I were in this situation going up against an impenetrable Pharah soldier combo, Nabirius is no slouch, and Derelict is not either. I mean, no one on the side of Clover is just slouching out. They're not giving up anything. What do you do?
Honestly, I would vote for something cheesy. I would vote for a Bastion. I would vote for a Orb, and as I say that, I see a Orb on screen.
Oh
Fantastic.
my goodness, we manifested it.
Great.
We
This is
spoke into
exactly what they need now.
I'm getting vertigo, Sunny. Hobo will be on the Diva still. King Julian, as we said, on Torbjorn. Nubsky is on this Baptiste. I think the Baptiste lamp is working out for them to prevent any sudden justices from above. You can never be too careful with the weather forecast these days. Climate change is happening, y'all. The turret's gonna be there on the point to greet Clover, excuse me. Gets taken down, no issue. Extreme is gonna use speed boost to get his team onto the point.
And, there's a lot of damage coming in from this Pharah. Is it going to be enough to have a Torb turret to be able to throw anything at this? And as I said, that Taco goes down. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think last night when we saw... Oh, that must be it. One of the fastest .8 takes I've seen on King's Row. Sorry, not King's Row.
Wow.
German King's Row, excuse me. But, yeah, we saw a Bastion from the side of Super Weenie Jr. last night, and...
Yes.
Because the thing about Torbjorn turrets, they can be taken down very easily with a soldier rocket and a Pharah rocket combined. If those two communicate where it is, it goes down in a second, and you actually have a short cooldown on the Torbjorn turret. Oh, I actually didn't notice. Derelict was so high up in the air with their barrage that the EMP never reached them. That's why King Julian used the EMP in mid Graviton Surge. It was to stop the barrage, but Derelict was too high.
That makes sense as why that barrage never stopped. Well, good for Derelict and good for Clover. As we are now 2-0 into our series, Clover against Super Weenie Head Jr. for our finals here. But we are going to be taking a short little 3-minute break, so that way our teams can have a second to relax, and so production can make sure everything is running smoothly, and we'll be back with our assault map right after this. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
It's been coming for a while, but I push it back into my mind. There's a darkness in my head, try to shake it, but it has its time. 'Cause I know where I am, can't keep holding to what isn't there. And my words not enough, can't keep holding to what isn't there. Your pain, your pain.
that might be all I can spare, but it's okay.
All right, and welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a lovely break. We are still live. This thunderstorm has yet to crash into our neighborhoods, or Sunny's neighborhood, rather. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, hasn't affected me all the way down here away from either of them. So far, everyone's still on a stable grade. I know right before we started stream, there was one person on one of the teams earlier whose power had cut out, and they were waiting for their internet to turn back on. So thankfully, we haven't run into that again yet. But we're going into our assault for our finals here, potentially our final and third map. Potentially not. We have to see what happens here, because the map that was chosen is kind of anti-Pharah, and there's a new addition on the side of Clover. Bane, if you'd like to intro them up.
Yeah, so Clover does have a or rather, their main player, their starter is Shogun Rez, coming in for the position of off tank. Jaeger was kind enough to substitute, but now it is Shogun's turn for Clover. I believe in their team graphic, I'm looking at it now, on my side, not your side. Shogun Rez is known to play. Oh wait, no, Shogun is DPS.
They flex to both. It's fun.
Okay, got it. So what I'm seeing is Hanzo, McCree, and Sombra for the side of Shogun. So yeah, we'll see how the comp changes, if any at all, for Clover, if that affects their performance. It didn't seem like having a substitute was a detriment to their performance at all.
No, especially now, we'll really see if there's any affection here to their comp, because we're going into Hanamura, which I am very excited for, because as we talked a little bit in our break, Hanamura is a little bit anti-Pharah, so we're going to be able to see, if there's a change in comp here, if Pharah is no longer played for this current little game here, for this map, I should say.
Who is in offense for this first round?
This first round, the people attacking will be Super Winnie Head Jr. So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to kind of do anything fun. I know yesterday, I'm pretty sure we saw some Symmetra from this team on this map in particular.
King Julian.
So I hope.
It was Sardonyx who played Symmetra on King
Yes.
Zero, and then King Julian who played the Bastion.
Yes.
So, I think it was also this team who did a Symmetra teleport strat.
Yes,
for Hanamura.
yes. I am so excited to see what's going on, and so excited to hopefully get something rolling. This is gonna be fun, I think. And as we say that, I don't see any Symmetras, and I'm a little sad. I wanted to see some sim. I wanted to see some fun strats. Apparently no fun for us today.
Oh, just real quick before the match starts, thank you, Bionics, with a huge donation,
Whoa.
$250 to University Settlement. Remember, guys, exclamation point charity to donate to some very good people. Otherwise, use us.5dz.nyc, and here we go!
Exactly.
Hanamura, first point. Super Winnie Hut Jr. on the offense. We're going to be seeing Sardonyx on the McCree and King Julian on the Reaper. Some Lucio, some Baptiste action as well. And we're still going to be seeing a Pharah for the defense here. Nothing can stop Derelict from playing this Pharah.
No, this map isn't made for Pharah? Nope. Alright, play it anyway, it's fine.
Brute force is what they call it.
Exactly.
Super Jr. is taking a very good rotation into this indoor here. Blocks the boot from Pharah that's actually pretty huge. I do think that Super Winnie Jr. is excellent at rotating together as a team. I think the callouts are extremely strong for this team as you see them engage and disengage like a group, but it doesn't matter. Clover's gonna find the picks anyways.
Yeah, finding picks, Sardonyx there does get Ghostless. They are able to get that pick, but that res comes right back in, and for better or worse, here we are again, like nothing happened. That rotation was great. The only weakness there was that when they dropped to get to point, no one turned around to deal with the Pharah that was poking them in the back. So, Derelict was just kind of able to do damage straight to their back, and now
Derelict
they're...
is playing a dangerous game, trying to get poke. I've actually not seen a Pharah poke from that angle. I'm going to use that in my game now. Thanks, Derelict. Derelict does have a barrage coming in, so they do have to play it knowing that Derelict has a barrage. Yup, there it goes. Unsurprisingly, finds one. Sardonyx is going to shut down Derelict. Will Panda get the res? They have to watch the res, because that's what Panda is known to do. Yup, there it is. The res on a Derelict. Sardonyx going to face off with Shogun here. Who's going to win? Sardonyx dies, unfortunately, and that'll be Clover sending Super Green Hit Jr. back to spawn.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, great picks were gotten there, and Sardonyx was able to stop that barrage from happening. Got the pick, but there wasn't able to be any follow-up because Taco Nunum had charged in and then was trying to back up with their shield already broken.
Grabs Surge coming through from Shogun Raz. They're going to be inside the Baptiste lane, so most are safe. However, Gothus is going to be swinging away with a nano from Extreme Meme. And in the blink of an eye, once again, Clover comes out victorious.
Once again, Pharah and combos are just so strong. That grab Shatter was really good, but it was also a lot of ults invested, so now there's only 2 ults for the side of Clover, and there's potentially 3 to 4 coming up for Winnie Hunt Jr., and now we just have to see what happens. Just get to the back line.
Comes out. Mercy. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think anyone has taken a point off of Clover in this tournament. Like, am I correct in thinking? No, someone must have taken a point from Clover.
No, there have been points taken on King's Row in the past, but no one has taken a map yet, I think is what you're going for.
Yes, yes. Although they do seem to full hold more than any other team, I will say that.
True, I will also agree with that. And now we see quick switches from the side of Super Weenie Head Jr. onto a Soldier and a Moira just for quick picks. Oh, and as I say that, no one caught my bomb.
A huge nade from Extreme Meme gets 4! Dr. Angel has to drop the shield barrier immediately. Sardonyx is going to find Derelict with a rocket here. Naviris is trying to survive with his own type of visor. King Julian will find him, shut him down. Goes in the back lane, gets Panda Lovely. Shogun Raz will destroy Nubsky. Taco Num Num goes down as well. The supports are finding their picks. King Julian has to take out this Ana before she causes any more damage. There's a Nano Reinhardt in the back line. He's going to come through, going to charge through. Is he going to find anything? Not quite yet. Genji has to kill this Ana. She's still alive! Dies. Okay. Gulsis is on this point all by his own. So will this be Super Media Jr. finding a point in overtime? Finally, Linz, the impenetrable defense has been penetrated.
Again, phrasing. But I do think that there was able to be some good overtime push here. And now they're heading into the second point with just under 3 minutes. And now they're really gonna have to put their put their nose to the grindstone and make sure that they're able to be really productive with their ults.
There's a Graviton Scourge in this hallway. What do I say about hallways? They're dangerous, you guys. Be careful. I'm gonna use a Shatter to prevent Shogun Raz from getting that Graviton Surge off. Throws it down anyways. Takononum finds 4 in this hallway, but goes to the gonna find 3. Oh my god, the Reinhardt difference comes out on top. And it's gonna be King Julian and Takononum, the remains of Super Gwinnett Jr. on this point with Hobo as well. They're getting 2 ticks immediately for free. They've got 2 minutes on the clock. Extreme Meme Nabir is gonna be on the point to get the rest of Super Gwinnett Jr. They're gonna save the point. Ooh, that was a close one.
That was huge for the side of Super Weenie Jr. Taco, I think, got 5 there, which is just insanity. Again, your warnings of hallways are correct. And even though Ghostless was able to get, I think, 2 or 3 on their own.
You got 3.
3. So, you know, this answering back was really good, but it was just enough cleanup for them to get 2 picks, and now they only have to push it that little ways more in a minute and a half.
There could be a Shatter Barrage combo here. Panda Lovely has Valkyrie as well as very good defensive ultimate. Coalescence are going to be trying using it offensively. Barrage doesn't find anything. The Shatter goes down as well. The Hobo Bomb comes through, doesn't find anything. Ghostless is nanoed on the high ground here. The Onanate from Extreme will find Nubsy. Dr. Angel is purple, finds the Lucio ultimate on the rooftop of this. What is it called? I don't know. Anyways, Derelict is dead. Ghostless is low on the point. Naviris has to press Tactical Visor to do anything. Finds 3! Holy moly! Hobo was not there with the defense matrix to stop this from happening. Hobo does find Nabirius in the end. Extreme Meme, it's just him on the point. King Julian and Hobo are taking what's theirs. Derelict is here on the point with a Doomfist, but King Julian finally with a Genji blade. Is he gonna find anything? Who knows? Derelict goes down to the Nubsky. The Nubsky. Panda Lovely is gonna find Hobo as well. Nubsky is getting kills on this point. King Julian is still alive, trying to prevent Clover from touching this point. They are so close to capturing. There are 40 seconds left on the clock. Nabirius is back on the point. Panda Lovely finding picks on this Lucio here. Nabirius is trying his best to get Dr. Angel in the back, probably screaming "Lulu" in the voice chat. I can hear it right now in my own ears. King Julian's gonna chase Nabirius out here on this point, on this outside Mega. Nabirius is gonna win that battle. Derelict is scaring off Taco from the main entrance. And Clover, oh my goodness, there are 20 seconds left on the clock. 85% for Super Reno Jr.
That was such a wild fight. The stall from the side of Clover was just so good. No one ended up getting full percentage on that, even though it was really close. That was so
Taco with
close.
The shatter. He's purple. He has to be careful. He's half. Nabirius gets Dr. Angel. There is no Lucio for his team. Taco gets so many on the point. Derelict, however, is going to shut him down. King Julian right-clicks Extreme Meme out of existence. Nabirius with another tactical laser. How many do you have, boy?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, they were so that is the closest I've ever seen someone to full capping a map on Clover, I think.
That was absolutely wild that Clover was able to hold for that long and continue holding out as well. And just before we get back into this map, huge thank you to Rich Great Root Bear, donated $500 to University Settlement to our fundraiser. Thank you so much, Rich, for your ever great support towards University Settlement and to 5DV as well. But now this map is starting and we're seeing pretty similar stuff. And as I say that, we see Junkrat and a Diva.
Junkrat. I will speak it into existence. Junkrat supremacy. Anyways,
I mean, you can continue saying that, but
Liz is like, sure, Bane. Whatever
it might
you
not
say.
It might not work, unfortunately.
Say what you want. I'm gonna live in my own world.
I mean, you can. That doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means there's a very slight chance, unfortunately.
Alright, trap goes down for King Julian on the high ground, hoping to capture a Pharah. Some Tom and Jerry stuff going on here. Hobo's gonna protect King Julian as he gets out. Yeah, we're gonna see how... is Pharah wanting to take the high ground from the other side? Not quite sure. Some swinging going in this doorway as it goes. On a nade from Dr. Angel. We'll find Nabirius has to back up a little bit. No problem. Some poke going through. Steady as can be. Sardonyx dies to Nabirius. Wow. Really finding him through the cracks there. Extreme Meme has to keep Ghostless alive through this choke point. It is... oh, never mind. Ghostless dies. Whoops. Ghostless actually gets res. Okay. Well, so they're back in here. Clover. Hobo is trying to protect the back line. And Taco is on the point, facing off the Ghostless. A Riptire from King Julian will find Extreme Meme. King Julian is getting very low here. He will go down. Panda Lovely with a Battle Mercy here. Ghostless does have a Shatter. When's he going to use it? Going to use it right now. Uses it when he can. Taco, there are Shatters coming out at the same time. It is Taco who comes out on top.
Okay, and I would like to note, for all those saying that I'm wrong to dislike Junkrat, and I said that Junkrat in chat was not anti-Pharah. King Julian did kill Derelict, so I can eat my words here. Anti-Junk Pharah. But that was a really great hold for the side of Superwenia Jr. And as I say that, there's a huge
Valkyrie. Yeah,
Oh,
Valkyrie
boy.
coming out from Panda Lovely. And Nano coming out on a Ghostless here for Clover. Ghostless is anti, so he's gonna have to be careful. Nabirius is gonna use Tactical Visor to cover his team from the back lines. Sardonyx is gonna have to go back into his cave to protect himself from the Tactical Visor. Sardonyx does find Derelict. However, Clover is coming out on top in this point. Sardonyx, the last one to live, trying to touch the point just to save for anything. They will end up probably getting this point. I don't expect Superwenia Jr. to come back in and contest.
No, unfortunately not. And almost 5 minutes to get 85.3% on this second point here. So that way they can overtake what Super Weenie Hunt Jr. was able to do. Now, Super Weenie Hunt Jr., they might be able to hold this, at least stall it for a little bit, but it's really going to come down to as they push towards the end here, if they're going to be able to hold.
Ooh, King Julian. King Julian really wants to hold that platform, but you know, the second they start walking towards King Julian, he's gonna have to drop down. Does go back up. I see King Julian with a flank here. Probably gonna look for a flanking Riptire. Shogun Rez does have ground down surge. Well, King Julian gets there. So does Red Arm. He gets Nabirius. And that might be the push for Clover being shut down. However, Nabirius is res. Not sure if they're looking to go for that. Shogun will happily say thank you for the energy charge. Taco will find Ana on the on the edge of the building and says, you know what? You don't have to jump. I'll do it for you.
I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. I'll escort you off the edge. And we actually saw there, so there was that res on Nabirius. Panda actually was caught by Hobo and was actually staggered, so now there's a little bit of a delay when it comes back. So now they've eaten a little bit more time off the clock. Now they have taken a minute off, and oh my gosh, there's 6 ults coming in. Oh no.
Taco versus Q. Dr. Angel, Nano Summon, Nano's Taco. Hobo's gonna throw in a Diva Bomb. He's gonna find anyone. He's gonna find Ghostless. King Julian kills Extreme Meme with a detonated Junkrat Bomb. Taco Num Num is gonna press W through this choke point and say, back off. We've got this push. You've got 3 minutes left. Well, I've got time.
I've got time to kill, and don't you worry about it. We'll make sure that it helps. But also, there's 5 ults on the side of Clover compared to the 2 for Super Weenie Hunt Jr. That seems a little hard to hold, but hopefully they're going to be able to get some picks and get that done, so that way they can keep pulling out for these next 2.5 minutes.
Yep, Extreme Meme has switched over onto the Zen here, likely for a trans ultimate. Nabirius has pressing Technical Visor. He's gotten like 50 of those today. Diva will be on the high ground to prevent him from doing any more damage. The Graviton Surge comes out from Shogun. Gonna catch a few, gonna DMAC Hobo. However, Super Weenie Jr. was getting quite a few numbers, so despite the fact that NoCap had a pretty decent Graviton Surge, oh, okay, Nabirius is gonna get some kills anyways, even though there's like no one left for NoCap. No cap. Sorry, Clover.
Clover, yeah.
Rippin' pepperoni. Yeah, Clover's bleeding in here. Derelict's gonna throw down a daring barrage. Finds Sardonyx. Taco does go low with a Discord Orb on him. Riptire from spawn from King Julian has to find something now. They're gonna get one tick. I don't know what he's looking for. He's gonna find the Pharaoh. No! Derelict gets the last word on the Riptire, and that is huge! If King Julian had found the Riptire kill onto Farrah, that would have been it. However, Sardonyx says, you know what, it's okay, I've got a Technical Visor, I'm gonna get Derelict on my own. Hannah Lovely is looking for that res, and they have to stop her. Oh my god, she gets the res up, are you serious? Sardonyx is gonna get Hannah Lovely anyways, but that's okay, Derelict is in the face, they kill each other. But Sardonyx has spawn res, spawn advantage.
Huge sleep.
It's just Dr. Angel and Shogun Res. Nabirius is sleeping. Hobo comes in with a ham in here. They're almost got 2 ticks. Nabirius with, like, what, the 50th attack visor of the night? Hobo gets down very low, but Taco is protecting him with his shield. Gets King Julian with a rocket. King Julian, you are brave, sir. Shogun Res has another Graviton Surge, gonna get down Hobo real low. Hobo has to back away. Venom's gonna die from a fire strike. Sorry, from an upcut from Derelict. Graviton Surge in the spawn of Super Weenie Hunt Jr., and that might be it. Super Weenie Hunt Jr. is down with the Transcendence on the point. They just have to get 85%, just a little under 3 ticks. King Julian will go down. Taco is here to protect the point with Hobo. Taco dies in the blink of an eye, as does Dr. Angel. Extreme Meme is getting picked with this Zenyatta. The coalescence is canceled because of the punch from the Doofus. Oh my god. Hammond has the Discord on. He goes away as if he was never here. Shogun is finding picks. Super Weenie Jr. is trying their best, and it doesn't matter. Clover wins Hanamura. That is 3-0.
That is 3-0, and Clover is going to be our 5DV Showdown champions. Great on them. You know, they've done a great job today. We do get to see this great play from Taco Num Num to wrap up our night. Oh my gosh.
Wow. This should be
5K.
There it is.
Wow. Oh my gosh. What a way to end our night and to end our tourney. Wow.
Congratulations to Clover, spelled CL, first parentheses over ending parentheses. I think there was an explanation for their name and the styling of it, but congratulations, Clover. You are 5DV Showdown winners.
Congrats. That was fantastic on them. I mean, no one can say that they didn't play out of their minds. I am so impressed and proud to say, you know, like we have community members like this who can show up and do this. And it's been really great to see that. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to both Bane and Sunny, both my co-people on the stream. And thank you to everyone for coming out. This has been a really great little experiment for us when it comes to production virtually. And you know, it's just, I'm so grateful to be able to do this for everyone.
And, you know, Lindsay, you're giving us credit. We got to give you credit as well. Linz has been the driving force behind this tournament, directing and coordinating everyone, balancing the rosters on their own, moderating the tournament, writing the tournament rules, creating the brackets, the map pools, everything. We are here following Linz's lead. So thank you, Linz, for all of your hard work. You will be forever remembered for these wonderful tournaments and the Pugs Bi-Weeklies that you conduct within 5DV. Thank you so much for that. And just as a parting word to you all, we started the New York Tough campaign about a year ago in the middle of this pandemic, and we are pledging right now, the support is needed now more than ever. We are pledging 100% of all proceeds generated through any sales of 5DV merch, that's exclamation point apparel, to go directly to university settlement. And of course, join our Discord, follow our socials. This won't be the last you hear of us. And thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
All right, see you all.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press I wanna hear what you got to say. play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play.